This is a tutorial on SCADA. SCADA stands for Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition. But for our purposes, it means water control. How to keep track of our water in our system and determining what levels our tanks are. Also helps us turn on and turn off the wells and helps us determine if we have a leak in the system. In order to open up SCADA on this computer, we come to a program called LogMeIn, which there is another tutorial that discusses this. We open up Colasage's SCADA, click on this little icon. This opens up a remote screen to our SCADA computer. I'll maximize it so we can see just a little bit better. Hydrotank 1 in storage and hydrotank number 2 in storage. They're essentially the same thing, but this particular one is focused on Crescent Trail, and this one is focused on Garnet Rock Trail. Quick overview. This is an image, if you will, of the Crescent Trail tank. It shows the level of the tank, the current level. This is an image, if you will, of the Crescent Trail Hydro Station and shows the current PSI. And these are just images of the pumps that are up there, but they will never show any color whatsoever. Like you can see, there's a color here. As you hover over something that you can actually interact with, it will give you a black outline. And you can see that in any area throughout the whole screen that you can interact with. If you click on this icon, it'll open up a screen called Storage Tank Fill Control Display. I'll discuss that in a later tutorial. An overview is quickly, it gives you the options of running however many wells that you want, 1, 2, 3, or 5, and determines which tank you're going to fill them up by. If you click on Level Trend, this opens up a screen that shows you the last 24 hours of water levels. This green line here is the Crescent Trail storage tank level. This blue line is the Garnet Rock Trail, and these two are the Wildcat Ridge stations. If you click on this icon, it shows the pressure trend of the hydro station up on Crescent Trail. Currently you can see that the pressure is slowly dropping out. Same for here. This and this will open up the same screen. This and that one will open up the same screen as well, the level trend. And this one will open up the Garnet Rock Trail pressure trend on the hydro station. These are two important areas as well. If you click on this icon, it will open up the well station flow. Each one of these colors indicates one of the wells. The green is Apple Mountain, the black is Colasage Club Drive, the blue is the mother well, the pink one is the end of the road well, and the red one is the golf course well. System pressure shows what the pressure is on each one of these wells. Whenever you see one of these spikes, it's when the well is actually running. Each one of these 5 areas is the specific well itself, an interaction with the wells. Here you can control several different things, and you can also see what the pressure is, what the current gallons per minute is, what the motor current is, the total flow, etc. And each one of those has the same screen available to it. Here you can open up the specific pump trend of the basic on-off, if it was on and when it was off. Here you can click on the pressure trend just specifically for that well, which is also shown in the main pressure trend here. And you can see the individual flow trend just for this specific well. And you can see the actual current trend, which shows the actual current that it's been using at that well. Another tool you have is the altitude valve. Quickly open that up. You can see that this screen is the same type of interaction as others. Up here we have the Wildcat Ridge water system. There's a long story why we have this on our SCADA, but it is controlled by us, and they keep track of it. They tell us what to do, and we willingly do it. They have different screens that you can interact with, which are pretty much the same as our well pump screens. Another pressure trend for their system. Pump trend, which is the on-off. Level trend, which is the same screen as ours. The other key area on here is our system alarms. There aren't any alarms right now, but many times there will be an alarm. Alarms like upper loop pump station low pressure, Storage tank number 1, low level alarm. And these are alarms that will call specific delegated phone numbers whenever there is an alarm. This is the area that needs to be acknowledged whenever we get a phone call saying that there's something wrong with our system. And that's the main display of SCADA.